So this is where we need some light music or something.
Dickie, sing a song.
Just as a general thing, the finish is in the garden. That's there.
It's called the cemetery.
It's in the garden adjacent to the cemetery. Please don't stop 10 yards before it. People often do that. And when you're a timer, that's quite annoying. Yeah. Nick's magnificent garden, not the cemetery. He makes the use every year for this race. Please stay within the cordon and don't sort of vandalise it. That would be good. And okay, so we've got a tail runner who's got a first aid kit with him. There's marshals on the course. I know from last year someone was very creative. His car come in, we're going to have to move out of the way. Someone was very, he's reversing, he's not sure.
Someone's alarm's going off.
So last year, I think he may have been the winner actually. He took a very creative diversion off the course. If you see an inviting diversion off the course, ask yourself for there tape or arrows or a marshal there. If there's not, it's probably not where you want to be going. If you abandon the race, please let me know. Otherwise, we'll be looking for you. Are any first timers for any kind of fell race here? Watch the floor. It's amazingly obvious, but especially the first mile, you'd be amazed how many trip hazards there are. Tree roots mainly. Then you get onto the rocks that are trip hazards, and you really need to be looking at the ground. Headphones, please no. You need all your senses to stay out of trouble. Especially, it's actually forbidden if we're on the road section, so you really don't want to be in headphones. Keep right on the road section on the way out. So don't go up the dead end here. Take the first left, and then you'll be guided by marshals. Please keep on the right. There's pavement once you're over the railway bridge. Best on the pavement, really. I've done the finish already. It's a very sharp left. You really want to be careful with that. There's an alleyway that someone's already asked me about. No alleyways. No. When you go out, you come back a slightly different way. Once you finish the downhill and go through an open gate, you're going to go straight on, but then you're going to want to rejoin the way that we came out. So you go straight on through the gate, there's a marshal there, and then you turn right. You don't come down, ending up in this alleyway, because that's not good. There's 3 stiles and a couple of gates on the course. I've got local holding one of them open. The stiles need to be negotiated with care, especially the first one you come across. It's quite an old metal stile. Please don't all fight to go over it at once, because that won't end well. No dogs allowed. I think we're okay with that. The initial descent off the summit is fairly tricky and very rutted. So, especially if you're new at it, you need to be quite careful about your foot placement and how high you're lifting your feet.
Car.
On the downhill, there's an oak tree that would reliably decapitate me. As I'm fairly tall, it's not a problem for a lot of you, but you need to be aware of that. That's the only real kind of, you could really hurt yourself with the head, hitting the head. In a new thing this year, there's a 1 mile to go sign. It just says 1 mile. It's borrowed from the castle's relay, so it doesn't mean that you've done 1 mile, because that would be demoralising. It is exactly 1 mile to the finish from that sign, assuming they put it in the right place. I've given them photos of where to put it. It's fairly hard to miss where it should be. So it's now 2:57. Just in fairness to the people who they've registered, I had a phone call a few minutes ago, so this person was just filling in the form. So in fairness, we're going to have to wait till 3. Otherwise, that's a bit much, isn't it? If you timed it to perfection to arrive here at 3. So, is there anything else I need to say? Yeah, last year within the first half mile, we had a Croupiers runner abandon the race because of trip hazards. So I've got to refocus everyone's mind on making sure you road runners, and I'm one, It's all the tree roots. Obviously, we lift our feet as little as we need to save effort. You don't want to be doing that. You want to be lifting those knees up. As hard as that seems after you just run up the hill. So it's now 2:58. So we've got a couple of minutes to wait for these people. Any questions? There's no water on the course. It's water at the finish. Yeah, it's a tough one to get the marshals to lug it all the way up to the top. Any arrows on the ground, you see, if they're white, they're me. If they're not white, then someone else did it. There is red and white tape, but there's a habit, people got a nasty habit of removing the tape when they see it. I put it out this morning, so it's been out there sort of like over 6 hours now, so who knows. So it's coming up to 2:59, so we've got a minute to go. So I'll start exactly at 3. I'll count you down from some number on the side. Yeah, the start line, you might as well save yourself some running. The start line is level with this telegraph pole. Oh dear. Quick, start. Yes, like a marshal. Yeah, I thought it was a marshal. So we've got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Keep going, Howard.
Well done.
Ah,
Oh.
fell over.